You ready to solder? I'm gonna make this little picture frame with a Chevy emblem for my son. His birthday is here in July, and he has faithfully given me so much for my glass and my stained glass adventure, and I just really want to, regardless, it's his birthday, I really want to give him something. He loves his Chevys and he loves green, so I decided to mix the two together. Chevy emblem and a whole bunch of different green glass textures and colors. So I thought it would be a nice thing, and we're going to see how much he likes it. But today we're going to solder, so right now I'm going to tack these pieces together so they don't go sliding around. Right now I have them in between two rulers, like sandwiching it together to keep the form. But now I'm gonna tack them so that it will hold the pieces so they don't slide around. Nothing worse than trying to solder and something shifts on you. Don't want anything to be shifting on you. And I've had that happen before, so I know from experience it is not any fun. So what I'm doing is I'm putting some solder on the joints where the pieces come together. I'm putting some flux and solder into the joints where the pieces come together. And then it helps me. Obviously my flux is clear, so I can't tell where I've touched. So it helps hold it together properly. Oop. Don't panic if something happens. You just put a little flux and see if I can just pick it up. See? Or it'll ball up and you can slide it where you want. Lots of times. The solder is so forgiving and malleable. It's just a beautiful thing. See, it just jumped right on its spot. It knew where I wanted it to be. Okay, now that it's tacked, I can shift it around a bit. I can take it out of this jig I got it in. Okay, I removed the excess, and I have my little sheepdog. He's in the room, so if you hear him snoring or doing his thing, you'll know why. I think that's about centered before we get started. This should go fairly quickly. It's just a few solder lines here, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe we can lay some really pretty solder lines. Okay, I'm back. We're trying to make agreements on who gets to play what and how long, obviously. What I mean by that is we're all in the same living space, and some people want to play different things and have different activities happening. And when you're recording, you kind of need it to be quiet. So we're trying to work out our differences here. And obviously we have to share. So I'm going to lay these lines and we're going to make some pretty soldering. Soothing sizzling. I got some more parts to make my outdoor metal and wood chime. I got the piece to make the sail for the very bottom to help it sway in the wind. I got a few of the nuts and bolts I needed. And a couple other things that I was needing. The clanker, I needed it in a certain size, and I got that. So I hope to be putting that together soon as well, because I have a chime outside my window now, but I want a better, bigger one, of course. And I'm gonna create it. So my husband Richie's gonna help me do it. He's gonna do the cutting, anything that involves measuring with the tape measure or like the saw. He's gonna do that part. And I greatly appreciate that he knows how to do that. And I'm gonna tell him where and how long I want them. And he'll probably help me paint too, because he's really good at painting. Let's flip this piece. I'm gonna let it cool just a second. He's really good at painting. He can paint cars, and he's really good at, what do you call it? Body work. That's where you fix up the body of the car. And the actual metal and fabricating metal and manipulating the metal, or even plastic and fiberglass, because cars aren't only made of metal now. And he's really good at doing that type of stuff. Well, along the way, he's became really good at painting as well. He'd be really awesome inside a paint booth, I bet. But we don't have a paint booth, but we make do whenever he needs to paint. And I think he will do excellent on painting my, the pipes, or the pieces for my actual wooden and metal chime that I'm going to create. I know I'm on a chime, it's still kind of warm. I'm on a chime kick. I'm creating them with glass. I'm creating them with wood and metal. You know what? I did this with my Tree of Life. I got on a kick. And I think I don't remember how many exactly I made. I think at least 4, maybe 5. Tree of Lives. I call them Tree of Lives. And I just got better and better as I went, but that's how you do. You get better and better as you go along. But I couldn't stop making them until I got my fill. And that's kind of like where I'm at with making chimes out of glass. I'm kind of just, I'm in it. I'm really loving the vibes of it and creating it. So I'm just going to play it until my heart feels full. And I'm going to make some chimes. But for now, we're going to make this for my son, the Chevy emblem. I think it's finally, I think it's finally cooled down. You don't ever want to, like, because this side's still pretty hot, so I might start over on this side. You don't want to just, like, go right at it again and take a chance of cracking your glass. I've learned the hard way on that too. I mean, not like super bad, but I've got really small cracks in the pieces before that, you know, you can overlook it because of all the hard work you put in, but you just hate to do it, and you don't jeopardize it. Things now, you can take the time to wait, you know. You can slow down and you can take the time to wait and let things cool down. Let's get busy soldering. I got a little too much solder right there. I'm going to add some flux and get it nice and malleable. And then I'm going to try to move it along the lines. There we go. Little doggy outside, neighbor's dog. Bailey must be guarding her yard because I can hear her barking. Oops, I think I bumped the camera. Sorry about that. Here we go. She's nice and hot. Now I knew there was a piece that came through. Now, I'm going to show you what to do if this ever happens for you. First, I'm going to make sure it's not too hot. It's a wee bit hot, so I want it to cool down. So I'm going to let this cool down a minute, and then I'll show you an easy way to what to do to take care of something like this. If you're soldering the back and then you have a line blowout or a spill on the other side, what would you do? It's simple. Like I said, the solder is our friend. It's malleable, it's friendly, and you can easily just remove it. I go ahead and add just a dab of flux because it helps it move. Turn it on its side and just let gravity work with you. Tap it, touch it, and let it just kind of fall off. And then you're looking at it like, oh no, it's ruined. No, it'll be fine. Tap it, see? Touch it, let it fall off, and it looks like it's ruining your piece. It's not. You're just getting that extra off. Set your piece aside because this is extremely hot. Extremely hot. You want to make sure it's hardened because it takes a couple minutes for it to harden. See, it's still soft. And then you would move it out of the way because you don't want to have a piece all bubbled under your project. And then I'll show you. You just, I hope I'm centered. Add a little flux just to keep everything flowing well. You don't have to go crazy. And then, let's just put it back and it's clean up the lines. Don't really even need, if I need solder, I'll add some, but stand up. Sometimes I can see better. Okay, right? Yeah. Just a dab in there. Such a skinny line in there. Okay. It's good. Let's check and make sure nothing's on the other side. Everything looks good. And there it is. My Chevy emblem with green border or green background. Different textures, different frequencies, different designs. Now I'll put hobby came around the edge and attach my hooks. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.